Hi, I'm Kip Hakes, welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Now this is a part 2 on a video where I tried to fix my Xbox Series X controller. Now the left analog stick wasn't moving up properly and just sort of didn't seem to register. So I thought it might just need a clean, so I took it apart and gave it a clean with some IPA, but still the problem persisted. So I decided that it was probably the potentiometer on the thumbstick that wasn't working and I needed to replace it. So I ordered a replacement and it arrived pretty swiftly. And so I started to film the video. I'd got my microscope out, I'd got the camera ready, I'd got all the lights on. And then I started looking at the replacement and realized it wouldn't actually physically move up. It was a broken replacement. So because I had the cameras out and ready and the microscope there, and then later on I could just film the next part of the video where I put the new one in. So that's what I did. But the problem was I couldn't get the thumbstick removed. I had so much trouble with the solder and pulling it out and just, it was a mess. So basically I got very annoyed and Hulk smashed the old thumbstick out. I used my clippers and basically clipped it to death, and then I removed all the pins individually, and that was fine. It took a long time and I just thought I can't put this video out because it was just so rubbish and I was giving the wrong advice and everything like that. Today comes round and the new thumbstick arrives and I get out my microscope and I start doing an introduction and start talking to the camera and start filming and actually solder the new replacement in with some great footage on my microscope and do a fairly alright job of it. And then it comes to putting the controller back together because it's sort of, I had to dismantle the whole thing to do it. And turns out I recorded that whole thing with no microphone. So it was just silent. So I'll show you, there'll be some bits of this that cut into this so you can see what I've done. But yeah, basically it feels like this video should never ever have been made. So where does that leave us? Well, it leaves us with this, and we've got a partially back together Xbox controller. So this is the thumbstick we replaced, and in theory it should all be working perfectly. I hope so anyway. I really hope so. So what I think I'm going to do is I just need to finish putting it back together. So I've got to solder these wires back on and clip these Bluetooth wires back onto the board, and then put it all back together and it should be good to go. And I'm really sorry that I've got very little footage of the actual process, but the first video was cursed and it seems the second part is cursed. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. So yeah, I'm going to heat up the soldering iron and get these wires back in position. I might give them a little wipe first actually with some IPA because they are sticky as heck because of all the flux. So yeah, you can't really see the method, but hopefully you might see it working in theory. Okay, let's do it. Those sort of went on okay. Let's do the same for this side. Perfect. So those wires are back where they should be. Just got to put these fellas back. They just sort of press down. Oh, you wee bastard. Yes. Excelente. Right, okay, so let's put it together enough. Oh, just realised I haven't screwed the circuit board back in. It's sort of together enough. I'm going to put some batteries in and try it. Well, that's a good sign. Let's get the controller tester up on the computer. Right, before we test it, I must give a massive shout out to all those people who've joined the channel. Shut up, multimeter. See what I did there, Phil? So massive thank you to the wonderful Becky, the lovely Bella Webster, the amazing Richard R. Blaster, the mysterious No Name, the gorgeous Matt Lovies, the beardtastic JRC Electrical, our favourite Aussie Jim Hook for the Burbs, and I'm about to offend you, Roberta Gunthmasmen. Thank you for joining the channel. The amazing Stez Sticks Fix. Thank you so much, Dean Ball. We love you, Dean, and your poodle. Ellis the DJ, he pops up everywhere. You're great, mate. Thor Z. I don't know much about you, Thor Z. A bit mysterious. We got Anders from the My Mate Vince fan club, and we got the amazing Robert A. Thank you so much. If you want to join this channel and get a little shout out like that, then hit that join button down below this video, and I'll give you a shout out in an upcoming video. Anyway, shall we see if this works? Let's do it. Right, so hopefully you should see the gamepad tester on your screen. Yeah, buttons work. I'm so scared to press the thumbsticks. This thumbstick's working. Oh my God. Oh my actual God. It actually works. Does the vibration still work? Can I click on the... It doesn't quite return to dead center, but I'll give it a clean. It might just be a little bit dirty, but that's definitely a lot better than it was. Yeah, we're not quite in the middle, but it's actually working. That is fantastic. I think it just needs some calibration. Is the switch working? Oh no. We've got a fault. Right. Yeah, the press down button's not working. Probably a bit dodgy soldering. Back to the soldering iron. I'm confused. Now I just thought my soldering was at fault, but I've got my multimeter onto continuity, so it beeps when there's something passing through it. So this is the connections for the switch. We get a beep. And on the other side, when we press it down, we get a beep. So the switch is working, the switch is connected, but it's not working. And I've had a little look for damage and I can't really see any. So I'm at a bit of a loss. Okay, let's try it on the computer again. Right, gamepad tester's open. I don't think it's gonna work. I really don't. No. I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. I've fixed the problem and I've created another one. I know the switch works, because it tests okay on the multimeter. And I've spent far too much time on this, considering this like it's the third or fourth time I've restarted this filming. I think this is going to have to be a fail, which I really hate, because I have succeeded in some way, but you do need to be able to press that button when you're gaming. I'm so sad. Well, I'm going to reassemble this. I might get in touch with another UK-based fixer and see if they want to have a play and then have a look at this for me. But I just don't know what is wrong with it. I really don't. I'm so annoyed. I'm so sad. Well, there we go. That's the end of this video. I'm sorry it's been an epic fail, but what can you do? Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But for now, it's game over.